Testing, testing, testing. Okay, we live? Okay, on your mark, get set, go. Good afternoon, y'all. This is the man in the black mask, and I know I'm not the only one telling this story to the audience, but this A-Train Ripper has been the talk of the town lately. So now we're going to talk about the A-Train Tripper, no, the A-Train Ripper held without bond amid subway stabbing rampage. Okay, now this is very interesting. So, okay, yeah, suspected A-Train Ripper is ordered held without bail amid stabbing. Now this is the rampage. Okay, see, look at this piece of shit. You see that? You see what a piece of shit he is? Now a lot of you are gonna hate this guy when this is over. The accused A-Train Ripper was ordered held without bail Monday as a Manhattan prosecutor recalled the horrific details of the suspect's alleged deadly transfer. Homeless double-slay/slash suspect Rigoberto Lopez appeared virtually at the Manhattan criminal court hearing, wearing a white COVID-19 protective mask and a full Tyvek suit. He should have been called Jackass the A-Train Ripper. Aha! Which is a nod to Jack the Ripper, of course. He sat silently behind a metal screen as Assistant District Attorney Alfred Peterson launched into the detailed timeline of Lopez's alleged bloody spree. As a result of the defendant's actions, 2 people are dead, and 2 people are very seriously injured, Peterson told the judge. No lie. It all began on Friday, February 12th at approximately 11:30 in the morning at the subway station at 181 Street and Fort Washington Avenue in Manhattan, the ADA said. That is an A-train station, Judge. But the prosecutor described how Lopez, who had previously been hospitalized for mental health issues and arrested for allegedly attacking a cop and his own dad, used a knife and stabbed the first victim, who was seated on a bench in the subway station, wounding the man. Later that day, Lopez again used a knife to approach a homeless man and stabbed him on the train, and the victim was found having bled to death on that train car, Peterson said. But the defendant wasn't done, the ADA said. Lopez soon went up to a homeless woman in an A-train car, used a knife, and stabbed her several times to the chest. No, stabbed her 7 times to the chest, abdomen, and the arm, the prosecutor said. He left the woman on the train, and she was discovered at 207th Street, dead in a pool of blood. Lopez's final victim was a man sleeping on the station's subway stairs, Peterson said. The defendant took out the same knife he had used in the other instance and stabbed this man 4 times in the back, injuring him, the prosecutor said. The ADA asked to have Lopez ask certification for her client, which is not going to happen, of course, because 2 are dead and the other 2 are in critical condition. Now, obviously, this suspect, Rigoberto Lopez, had a history of violence prior to this deadly rampage that took place over the weekend. Now, he once attacked his dad, and he attacked an officer. You see, when you're an officer, that's not only considered felony battery, but also resisting arrest with violence and obstructing. Now, he's lucky that cop didn't kill his ass dead with a gun. He is very lucky his ass didn't get shot. He's even luckier that he didn't get shot, over the weekend, because the cop could have killed him. You know what I'm saying? Had they seen that knife. But what was more fucked up was that they waited till after they got to the precinct to disarm him. Now, a lot of questions are going to be raised because of this. And now the sister alleged, right? The sister of the suspect stated that, he did have mental illness and was known to display bizarre behavior, but never, ever displayed homicidal behavior. Now, I don't know whether to believe that or what, but you know how family is. They stick to their own. Even when they do bad shit, they stick to their own. And they always make excuses for people like Rigoberto Lopez. Now, as y'all have no doubt heard, there's going to be cops stationed all over the stations, the buses, and the trains, and the airports. So you're going to feel safe. Now, I'm praying that these cops that are stationing, the stations and the trains and the buses and even the airports, I pray that there's no racial profiling involved, because a lot of you are afraid about racial profiling, and quite frankly, so am I. Even though I don't ride the trains, but I do ride the buses still. So this concerns me a lot because I've had some really shitty experiences with the police growing up as a kid, as I told you on my earlier videos. So anyway, thank you for listening to the Man in the Black Mask, and pray that this jackass, the Ripper, is brought to justice and that he gets the maximum sentence possible, which is life without parole. Now, a lot of you are going to wish that the death penalty was still around because, again, he killed two people in one night. He only stalked his victims at night, just like Richard Ramirez did, the Night Stalker. I'm sure all of you remember the Richard Ramirez case. So I was a baby when that happened. So, like I said, man, I pray for the safety of everyone riding the buses and the trains, okay? And be careful with some of them cops, man, especially with this racial profiling and shit going on with George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. Even if some of these cops are good, I still don't trust them, okay? Look what they did to me as a kid. They ruined my fucking life, yo. And I told you about the time that I was thrown in jail for no reason. So, again, I will forever have a grudge against the police. So, anyway, thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a question underneath the screen and tell me what you think about this recent update, okay? So, until then, good luck, be well, and have a good day. And if I have another story to bring out, I'll get it out at my earliest convenience, okay? Because so far I haven't had no luck, but one of these days I will. So keep your head up. Thank you.